Hey guys, how are we all? So welcome to Muse Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the next 7 days for Libra placements. So if you have Libra as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node, this reading is going to be for you guys. Now this will be a timeless reading, so it's whenever you come across this reading, it's where it's most likely to resonate for you, not necessarily just when I post it. So if you do happen to see this a lot later on, then please don't worry or stress about that. There could still be messages in here for you. Now this will be a general reading, so with these messages, please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. And please use your own sense of discernment with the messages that come through and do not force them to fit on a particular situation. So if it resonates, then that's great. And if it doesn't, just kind of let that go, okay? But we're going to get into your reading. This is the Modern Witch Tarot. So angels of love and light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Libra placements? What are the current energies for the next 7 days? Please and thank you. Next 7 days, please and thank you. What does Libra need to know for the next 7 days? Please and thank you. Just cutting up the deck for you now. Okay, wow. So we have the Knight of Swords, which is an air sign energy, which is you guys, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. I just saw 222 on my timer, so that could be a significant angel number that you've been seeing recently. I'm getting that overall indication that you are on the right path, okay? So I'm hearing don't second guess yourself on something. I feel like you're very intuitive here, or you're getting more tapped in with your intuition and you're just kind of going with the flow of things a lot more compared to how you may have been in the past, okay? You may have been someone that was like overthinking and overanalyzing certain situations here, but I feel that whatever information that you're seeking to receive as of right now is coming into you relatively quickly. Now this could be through like a download of sorts, so you could just be kind of going about your business and then something, you know, pops up or appears to you and it just kind of gives off that light bulb moment where you've got the kind of confirmation that you need, or the sense of, right, okay, I totally get the whole, you know, whatever is going on right now. Or there could be someone actually getting ready to communicate with you relatively quickly about, I'm hearing their feelings, interestingly enough, which is quite interesting because, you know, obviously we haven't got water on the table as of yet, and water is a representation of emotions. So we may see, you know, water coming through, like the cups energy. But let's get some cards on the table. Let's get some cards on the table. Wow, okay, so we have the Hermit, the Ten of Pentacles, so Virgo coming through, Ten of Wands, and the Strength card, Leo energy. And 1010 could also be a big factor here with the closing of a cycle. Okay, and the Six of Pentacles. Some of you may be getting news, okay, in regards to a financial increase or unexpected finances making its way to you, because I feel like you've closed out a cycle, maybe karmically here, okay? And you've kind of evolved on your, I'm hearing your spiritual journey, and you've shown this strong sense of resilience and inner strength and patience in regards to certain things you've got going on in your life. Like I feel like, you know, things have been really quite tough, but you're coming out of this phase of having to keep on pushing for certain things to kind of work out for you, and you're kind of just now getting ready to be in that allowance, okay, like that sense of receptivity, that receiving energy. I'm getting allowance, so some of you may be getting an increase in an allowance, or somebody wants to give you some sort of an allowance in finances. With the Seven of Swords wanting to show through, you don't know or see of this coming. I'm picking up on that. Or potentially there was something that was due to you, maybe in regards to finances, or something in relation to property or family. I'm getting that something was owed to you, but somebody else may have tried to claim it for themselves. So I'm picking up on that. Yeah, there's a Tower moment. There's a realization, or maybe a truth of coming through for you. 555 on my on my timer as I say that. And I was saying on the table. So something's going to be put out on the table. It could be maybe a legal document or some sort of important paperwork that you're needing to sign, which could be coming a bit out of the blue, so that you can have this something being signed. I'm hearing signed, sealed and delivered for you, which is interesting. As I say that, there's your energy, Libra, with the Justice card. So I do get representation here in regards to maybe a lawyer could be significant, but something is balancing out for you. And with that Justice coming through, and I was saying about closing of a karmic cycle, there's a karmic debt that's getting, you know, paid. You've paid off a karmic debt, you've done off something in regards to healing here, and it's been shown through that you've still kind of stuck to your own path. I'm hearing stuck to your guns on something in regards to where you're kind of wanting to go next in regards to your, I'm hearing your like soul journey, which is interesting. And you're about to receive some sort of major reward. Yeah, look, because it's been overseen here by the universe with judgment, Sagittarius energy. We're still currently in Sagittarius season. Interesting. Something's coming in with that Knight of Pentacles because you've been diligently working here, and you're about to celebrate with that Three of Cups. So there's good news coming your way, but there could also be some news which is bittersweet. But overall, you're going to be pleased because you're not going to be in the dark about a situation. Like, you have the full, I'm hearing the truth about something. The truth about something. So we may see the Ace of Swords. Okay. The Star, wow. Yeah, a huge blessing is coming in for you. As I say that with the Knight of Cups. So something that is going to make you very happy here is getting ready to... Wow, I'm getting like be announced to you. So like I'm getting an announcement. So you could be getting ready to make an announcement, or somebody's going to be making an announcement, quite a public announcement. And it's going to be in regards to you. I just heard nominated. You've been nominated for something. Maybe you don't even know that you've been nominated to receive of something quite spectacular here I'm picking up on. But Aquarius energy could be significant. Or Aquarius season. Okay. Which I know is kind of like in the, you know, next year is in 2024. But maybe there's something from now until Aquarius season which is going to be brought out to the light to you. High Priestess, we have Cancer, Pisces coming through with the Everything is Fine, Ten of Swords. Yeah, so there could be a secret that's going to be coming through that you kind of knew and picked up on, but it's going to allow you to kind of be in the know about something. Yeah, something's coming in with that Eight of Wands. Somebody's going to reach out to talk to you. Yeah, to bring up something from the past. There's an awakening being brought about here. Look, we have double sevens here with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, and then the Magician. So Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio. So something's being manifested. You waited for some sort of clarity on a situation, and it's getting ready to come through for you. Okay. You've kind of known that something was underneath the surface in regards to something, and it's been burdening you. But you just wanted something to be cleared up, and it's about to get cleared up. I know this all sounds very vague because everyone's situation is different, but I'm picking up on that. Look, the Hierophant. Taurus coming through with the Tower. Yeah, so there's some sort of, yeah, with that Ace of Swords. You know how I said it was going to probably show through in the reading at some point? It's not even the next card, but it wanted to be relayed. So there's a revealing of a truth, okay? Could be to do with an authority figure here. Maybe even a boss. Maybe even, I'm hearing like family or something like that. I don't know why I put the Hierophant back in the deck. Interesting. If it comes out again, then it comes out again. Four of Pentacles. The Chariot, another 7. The Chariot in reverse, which is Cancer's energy, and then the Four of Swords. So you may have felt held back on having movement forward. You've been dealing with a lot of delays here, but I feel like something is getting, like all the blockages are getting clear for you, okay? Something is being removed, an obstacle's being removed. Look, so you can move on here. Look at that, the next card with the Six of Swords, which is about forward movement. okay? And going on to calmer waters. And look, with the Ace of Cups, this is going to allow you to feel very much fulfilled here in some big way. Something being cleared up for you. You've wanted this to happen with that Magician, and then the Knight of Cups. And then look, the Knight of Wands wanted to also show through with the Knight of Swords. So definitely movement is coming in after a lot of, you know, kind of waiting around for something to work out. What else here, please? What else? Nine of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. The Devil. Wow. Capricorn energy. And one more. Five of Pentacles. And then the Seven of Wands. King of Cups, Queen of Swords. There's your energy, guys. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or you may just have a lot of water in your chart. With the Queen of Swords, the Six of Cups. And there's your energy, Libra, with the Justice and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely something has been getting, like, awarded to you. Okay? Some news is coming in regards to finances. Definitely paperwork or documents, or if there has been concerns about health, actually, you've been in the dark about something to do with your health, and you may have been kind of toing and froing as to what could actually be going on with you, because there may not have been an answer that's been made clear to you. You're gonna know what's up, because someone is taking action to make sure that some sort of certain news is making its way to you, so you get that sense of clarity and you can feel a lot more I'm getting like safe and secure about a particular diagnosis. I'm hearing that for some reason. I don't know why I'm wanting to say all this. Now, I'm not obviously a medical professional or anything like that, so please go and see of your doctor. So I'm not picking up anything specific, but what I'm feeling is that a lot of you could be waiting on some sort of important news in regards to your health, okay? Yeah, Eight of Cups is going to allow you to leave something behind. Maybe a particular fear or a worry or a concern. Yeah. The other thing I'm getting is that there is the sense of feeling at a loss in regards to finances, but you can see here that they're picking up. We've got the Four of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles, and then the Knight. So something significant is allowing you to slowly get the ball rolling to make sure you're in a better place financially. But you may have had issues in the past in regards to overspending. Okay. I just heard gambling for some of you. I don't know why I'm getting that, but gambling could have been something that was a problem maybe in the past, and having to work through some sort of addiction in regards to that, or somebody that you know could be announcing or letting you know that they actually have had an issue in regards to that, and they've been keeping it to themselves because there's a sense of being fearful about being judged in some way. And I feel like this person could be going to get some sort of support in regards to healing that side of themselves. Okay, like they've dealt with some sort of inner demons here, and they've been keeping it close to their chest because they didn't want to kind of, I don't know, I'm getting this kind of like energy of feeling embarrassed or shamed in some way. Like, it's because like they've given into something, they've given into a temptation of something, or they mixed with the wrong crowd, or they were dealing with someone who was a bad influence on them, and so therefore they've felt like they could have confided in someone or trusted someone, and then they were just kind of led down a wrong path. But they're going to get healing in regards to that, or they're wanting to open up to you so that you could actually know now the reason why that this person hasn't been making their way to you is because they're trying to get their material world in a way where it's relatively stable. So this person, if you're dealing with maybe a romantic connection, this person has been stressed because they've been wanting to give you more than what they have been able to give you. But it's like you may have felt that there was some sort of personal rejection on your part, like you weren't good enough or you weren't enough for this person or this connection, but actually they were dealing with something completely different that you had no idea on. And now it's like they're bringing something to light to you to let you know that actually it was never about you per se. It was something else that they were dealing with, and they were stressed that they weren't able to give you what you deserved, okay, in regards to a stable, like, commitment here, okay? Because this person actually, you know, is trying to be better. They're wanting to be better. You kind of challenge them in a way to be better. And potentially at one point they were in a state where, like, that's the last thing that they wanted to do, was to kind of force themselves in a way to change, because obviously you can lead a horse to water but you can't make it drink, okay? And, you know, it doesn't matter how much kindness or compassion or what have you showed. It's like this person was already in this kind of darker space and they were fully engulfed with what they were dealing with. And it's like, regardless of how much sense that somebody was kind of telling of them or showing to them or saying, look, I can help you with this or I can do that, they were really in something quite deep here, okay? And they had a challenge to do with their self-worth, okay? This person may have at one point kind of lost out drastically in regards to their finances, and they gave in to, you know, something. But this person has been trying to work themselves out of that dark place, or they have done of this, and then they're soon to let you know what it is that they've actually been battling. And it was never about you, and it was, you know, they were always on the defense or on guard because they knew that people were kind of talking to them and telling them that they should do this or do that, and if they were aware of their situation, but they didn't want to hear anything. They didn't want to, you know, deal with it, okay? Because they knew what they had to do, but they weren't ready to do of that. And I feel like something has come up for this person where you kind of inspired them in some way. Like, unbeknownst to you, you inspire this person, you give this person hope, you show to, you know, others. I'm getting this strong sense of kind of love, okay? And, you know, that regardless of, you know, what we have gone through, we're all, you know, accepting, we should be accepting of love. Like, we can have love in our life, okay? And not just romantic love, but we're all deserving of love, worthy of love, and that we're enough, okay? But this person's definitely gone through some sort of major challenge here, okay? Major obstacle. And I feel like this person has been relatively mysterious to you, you know, keeping themselves away from you, because it's like they may have not been in full acceptance of what it is that they were dealing with. But now they've got to a place where they've realised that they can't keep going down the path that they have been, so they've been making changes, or in the next 7 days, they may be reaching out to you to be of help to them in some way. I don't know why I'm getting all of this. It seems really specific to me, but obviously it's coming out for a reason. But this could be someone that you share a very deep connection with here, and they're wanting to have like a reunion with you. But the reason that they held back is potentially because they were dealing with maybe a karmic partner, a karmic ex here, who was relatively toxic as an understatement. And I'm hearing money grabbing, okay? So someone was very greedy, very selfish. And so therefore this person was kind of having a lot of sleepless nights in regards to their finances, because it didn't seem to matter what they were doing to bring in some sort of solid foundation for themselves. It's like, I'm hearing take, take, take. Okay, so even if it's nothing to do with maybe an addiction or what have you, then I'm getting the sense that this person, if in this other scenario, maybe like a workaholic, okay? And that is something that they've had to battle with, because they've thought to themselves, right, well, if I keep working and keep doing this, I'll eventually get to where I want to get to and have this sense of success, because I feel that success equates having to lots of money or whatever. Like, there was some sort of belief that this person had that in order to be supposedly successful, that they would have to have, you know, copious amounts of cash or what have you, or something needed to be set up in some way so that other people would look to them and think that they have made it, okay? But I feel like actually it's kind of like a lie, because this person doesn't really actually enjoy the job that they do, or they haven't, and so therefore it's like, well, I'm just kind of doing of this for the sake of doing of it, because I don't want to, you know, I'm hearing like disappoint other people. So I'm getting some sort of people pleasing could have been at play here. Or if that's not necessarily the case, then this person continued down this path because of the fact that they were fearful of not being able to pay certain bills, or becoming homeless, or they've dealt with a lot of financial hardship. And so therefore, you know, even though they would love to be kind of going down a different path in regards to exploring a more creative side to themselves, and, you know, taking those kind of calculated risks to maybe set up something for themselves, as in self-employed, rather than working maybe a 9-to-5 or what have you. I'm hearing soul destroying. So they may have been doing a job for a long time. It's been very monotonous here, a bit boring. You know, they're very good at what they do, but, you know, it's like they want something else in their life. And so they may have, on the quiet, potentially been trying to figure out another way to make money so that they could get to this position and place where they can break free from maybe an unhealthy work environment, or a toxic kind of, I'm hearing tyrant of a boss, okay? Someone who is a bit of a bully here, or kind of gives them, you know, the job of like 3 people, and doesn't really kind of give them that sense of appreciation or, you know, gratitude for what it is that they're doing, and they've been taken advantage of. And this person has been, you know, thinking to themselves, is it worth it just to stay in this kind of field of work for the sake of, yes, I'm bringing in some sort of finances, and it's keeping everything else like physically, like to the outside up, you know, to the outside, that everything seems to be all right, you know, I seem to be successful, I seem to have this, that and the third, but actually it's kind of like slowly killing me on the inside, and I hate it. But mind you guys, this could be all flipped around, and this could be something that represents something in regards to you rather than someone that you're dealing with. But what I'm picking up on as well is that there is someone who doesn't want to let go of a romantic connection with you, okay, at all, because they feel like this is something that's very unique, very special, very rare. And if you and this person have been silent for quite some time, or if you've had communication but there's not been much backwards and forwards with the sense of consistency, and you've kind of retreated your energy, this has really got this person thinking as to why, you know, why you're doing of this. Like, this person may have, you know, not given it much thought, okay, especially if you've expressed some sort of grievance to them in regards to the fact that there hasn't been the steadiness of a connection with each other. This person may have not even thought that it was a big deal at one point, because potentially you're not even in close proximity with each other, like you don't live near each other, or you don't see of each other on a regular basis. So it's just kind of like they may have not thought of it from your point of view, because I feel like you're actually quite heavily invested in this connection with this person. And I feel like they are as well. As I feel like they think about you all the time, like there's consistent thoughts about you, but potentially there has been the anxiety and the fear about kind of getting this movement forward, because they fear on some level that there's going to be pushback from you, or that you're going to let them go if they were to come forward. You reject them, you've let them go, and then they're going to have this sense of like not feeling enough. So they've potentially been trying to get everything else right in their life, so when they do come forward with an offer, or they do show up a sense of consistency, there's no way that you can turn them down, okay? I'm really sorry if some of this doesn't make sense, but I'm getting what I'm getting, and that's what's wanting to come through predominantly. But this person is highly attracted to you, okay? Somebody is very, very attracted to you. And they may even open up that actually they've been dealing with someone who was codependent on them, or they've had issues with codependency themselves in regards to an emotional connection with a maybe karmic partner or a karmic ex, or even, I'm even picking up on something to do with work or, you know, family as well. And that this person's had to learn this lesson that, you know, that it's important that kind of these other people are to take responsibility for their share of the load of whatever they're dealing with, and for your person not to take everything on and just kind of keep it to themselves and give off the impression that everything that they're doing, that they're taking on, is absolutely fine when it isn't. So they've maybe needing to learn how to say no or set boundaries with particular people, but it's difficult because, you know, there's already some sort of bond or bonds with these individuals, and it's been difficult to kind of detach. But this person wants to water this connection with you, and they know that they've taken their time here, and that they wish they actually came around a lot sooner to be able to express certain things that were going on with them personally, or just in their just life in general. Because I feel like this person's not had it easy, okay? And I feel that ultimately you're seeing them as of right now as potentially a red flag, okay? Or if not necessarily seeing them as a red flag, you're kind of like, look, I'm getting this very strong impression here that this person has a lot to deal with, and I've got a lot to deal with in my own personal and professional life as of right now. I mean, we're leading into kind of Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas with the festive season and it's the new year, you know, a lot kind of happens around this time. And, you know, it's like you could just be giving this person space. Like, you've been very patient with this person, and they admire the fact that you've been so patient with them, that you've shown the sense of strength with them, that you're okay, you know, kind of dealing with what you're dealing with. Of course, it would be nice to have that sense of consistency with this person, to have that sense of support. But if this person is really going through a lot right now, you can kind of understand and empathize as to why this person hasn't been in contact with you, because they don't want you to be brought into their life if it's a hot mess, okay? Because this person actually has a lot of respect for you, and they see you in a way whereby they're not wanting to bring any kind of ish on your doorstep, basically. So this person, as much as they want to be in your life fully and talking with you and dating you and everything else, this person is dealing with a lot. And this person has a tendency to keep everything to themselves and pretend that everything is fine, even though it's not, because they have difficulty with trusting people. So I feel that until this person is able to kind of get through what they're needing to get through, and they're wanting to show to you that they can work through their own problems, because for some reason they feel that if they were not to work through their own issues, okay, and to sort things out, that you would give this, you would have this impression of them that they were weak, but they're not. And that if they were to come forward towards you and show this sense of vulnerability to you, that you would think that they were weak, but they're not. Because there's actually power in vulnerability, and I feel like this person does, on some sort of deeper subconscious level, know of this. And they also know that you wouldn't, you know, turn them away if they were to come forward towards you, because you have this big heart, and, you know, everyone has their own journey, right, you know, to deal with. But it's this person, they're getting over something, you know, very, very personal within themselves. And they will let you kind of know of everything that's going on with them in due course. Absolutely. And then it's like, when you look back on everything, okay, in a bigger, more objective kind of picture view, and if this person was to kind of sit in front of you and talk to you and tell you of the timeline about what happened with this and what happened with that, you'd be like, well, no wonder you didn't have the chance to be able to come forward towards me, and, you know, for us to be able to go off on the, you know, this path together where we can have this strong romantic connection, you know, because it's literally like one thing after another thing after another thing after another thing. And I think, to be honest, you know, most people have felt that in regards to 2023. I mean, there's just been shocker after shocker after shocker of stuff. And it's like, you know, I'm actually getting that TikTok whereby, you know, people are making that kind of, not a joke as such, but they've got that video of someone in December 2023, and they're like kind of giving the warning or the heads up at the person in January 2023, and it's like, we went through all of that, that's what happened this year, like what the F. Because obviously when you go into a new year, you have the sense of like positivity and optimism, or this is going to be the best year ever, and then it's like the year has gone by and you kind of look back and it's like, wow, it was actually an ish show. But this person wants you to know of everything that's going on with them, okay? They do. And they hope that you would be open to be, you know, letting them know of what you've been going through as well. And it will kind of, I feel like everything is going to eventually make sense. Like I'm getting like puzzle pieces being put together. It's going to make sense that when you do eventually talk or communicate, you'll be like, oh, well, no wonder you weren't able to do this, and no wonder you weren't able to come forward and do this, and why there was miscommunication with that, and etc, etc. Because it's not just about the two of you that's going on with this connection. There's all the other people that kind of surround your own lives as well, as that 9 times out of 10, you know, are a lot more involved than sometimes we would like them to be involved in, you know. But I'm getting that impression. But this person wants to water of this connection and nurture it just as much as you do. And I feel that ultimately, you know, don't kind of fret if you're not in that stage of having that consistency with communicating, because I feel that you're being protected in some way. Not necessarily just from this person, but I feel like you're being protected on an energetic level here, and you kind of know this already. So please don't take anything personal if this person hasn't yet kind of come forward. But I feel like with us seeing the 8 of Wands earlier, that there will be communication soon. Even if it's just something that starts out as small, as in kind of touching base to see, you know, if you guys are okay. You know, maybe not necessarily getting into a full-blown like relationship straight off the bat, but just kind of like slowly but surely building yourselves up so that you can have, you know, more with each other later on down the line. But anyway, guys, 777's come through very strongly in this reading. Okay, 717, 999, 444, 555 and 222. But we have Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo wanting to show through. Obviously your energy Libra came up as well, and then Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and also Leo was quite prominent as well. But they could be significant for the Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus placements for yourself or your love interest, okay, in regards to the love messages or anyone that you're dealing with. But that's going to be the end of your reading. So I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So I have a PayPal in the description box below, and there's a super thanks which is underneath the video. So thank you to those of you who've already financially donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not wish to financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments as I love reading those. Thank you. Please feel free to hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I update the channel with new videos or anything on the community board. And I just want to say thank you to my members. I am very appreciative for you guys, and if you wish to be a member, there's a link in the description box below which will give you all the information you need in regards to that. But this has been your timeless next 7 days reading for Libra placements. Please feel free to check out the other zodiac signs for those other placements in your birth chart so you get a fuller rounded picture of this kind of period of time for you, okay? But sending love and light your way, many blessings. Please take care and speak soon. Bye guys.